to go into target transitions, and really target transitions is no different than anything else that we're doing on the range. The only thing is that when we're on a flat range, we always make two assumptions, right? We have the first assumption that we make is that we always have positive identification. We're standing right in front of our bad guy and we know it's our bad guy that needs to get shot. The second assumption is that we are already squared off. And again, we're looking dead at that target, right? So we're negating the first step that has to happen in any target engagement, which is eyes. We have to get our eyes on target, identify that target. Then we have to get the muzzle on target. And then we have to go to our trigger, right? So eyes, muzzle, trigger. Same thing's gonna happen with going for a multiple threat engagement. This time we don't have those assumptions that we can make, right? So we're gonna go eyes, muzzle, trigger. So if I'm starting on this target, my eyes transition, my muzzle follows, right? And then I go to my trigger. And what tends to happen is that we bang, eyes, muzzle at the same time. And we get overdrive, we get underdrive. It's a slower process. But just like when I do my draw, if my eyes are on target, my sights land there. Same thing. Eyes, my sights land there. Eyes, my sights land there. Eyes, my sights land there. Then I can start breaking those shots. So we'll go eyes, muzzle, trigger. We'll work the mechanics first, and then we'll start swinging wide. All right, so we're doing some target transitions, and we're talking, again, no gun professional here, working with my brother, who is the firearms instructor, me being the fitness professional, movement specialist, right? We're kind of talking about movement and how it fits into this environment and how I can set myself up for success. And we talk about target transitions. We're not necessarily talking about moving the whole body to get to our next target, because what do? We cut ourselves off from the next target, right? If I got a guy here and I got to move my whole body, I'm limited. So my ability to set my feet up in what we'd call kind of our range fan, instead of getting those toes squared straight ahead as if I was squared in front of my target, my bad guy. If I open those feet up, now I allow myself, I've opened up into external rotation. I've allowed myself to have more internal rotation relative to the position of my feet and my hips to be able to fan that field now. And now all of a sudden my range becomes 180 degrees. And if I'm locked in, just this neutral foot position, I'm limited in internal rotation. It's a smaller range of motion than external at the hip, right? I'm locked into that, and now I find my endpoint. This isn't comfortable, so what do? I'm here, and I got to get back to him, and I've got to move again, right? So we're looking at, hey, how can I set myself up for success, even if I'm not the most mobile in the hips, to be able to move and groove to that position and get my shots off, right? So going at two targets, working on that fanning, and working on some of the fundamentals that I'm learning with PieceMaker arms right here.